the blackest piece of trash they done seen in an RV park. So holla at your wallet if ever you feel your weed sparse, nigga. Salty the TR.
ATK in this thing. TKG, what is good with y'all, man? Listen. The lighting is not good in here. I already know. Lighting comes from outside. You already know I do everything the trash, low grade way. I ain't looking too hot. That without the lighting, I look like a fat black Asian. Not that there's nothing wrong with fat black Asians, but I definitely don't look like I'm in my element right now. Like I look like an alien. Like without, it looks like I'd have no iris, eyes right now. Like look at this lighting. Like that's low-key album cover right there. But we on any case, man. You see the title, 5 double standards in rap. Rap is pretty one-sided for the most part in some people's minds, but there are really a few instances where you can say that one side is preferred rather than the other side. Today, I'm going to put light on 5 of the many double standards in rap. So, you already know what it is, man. If you like the video, go ahead and go ahead and comment and below. Tell me you like the video. Get vocal down there. I'm going to be down there too, hearting comments and everything like that. You already know how it is, man. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe. We talk about crazy shit like this all the time. You already know what it is, man. We're low grade, but we're at least we're graded. You know what I'm saying? So, going ahead, join TKG. We get real lit. You know what I'm saying? Follow the social medias, the Twitter, the Instagram. I talk a lot of shit on Twitter. I'll be on Instagram sometimes. I do a lot of my talking on Instagram, but or talking directly to people on Instagram, and I do a lot of my talking in general on Twitter. So beyond any case, without any further ado, man, let's get right into the first double standard. So what I've noticed recently is 6ix9ine has been going around kind of being a douchebag, kind of being a dickhead, making fun of the dead, talking crazy about King Von, talking crazy about Newski, anyone he can mention that was close to one of his, his rivals, specifically Lil Durk. Now here's what bothers me. Yes, what he's doing is wrong, but what y'all fail to realize is y'all had no issue. Not a lot of people were blowing out of proportion or making a big deal out of King Von's, when he was doing the same shit. King Von and FBG Duck and even Lil Durk themselves were making fun of the dead, were talking crazy about the dead. When they did it, it was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Fuck them niggas. Yeah, they on some real shit. But it's like when 6ix9ine does it, now it's going too far. So if y'all think it's going too far when 6ix9ine does it, then alright, that's cool. But the same energy needs to be brought for them dudes. I'm not sticking up for 6ix9ine in no way, shape, or form. I'm saying if y'all gonna give one person some energy, give the others, you know what I'm saying? The other side deserves that same shit. If the other side is doing the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Another example of this, one can be disrespectful, but the other can't. I hate even saying this, but when you got someone like XXXTentacion, he really was somebody who talked crazy shit, was being super disrespectful, was like out there, like, you know what I'm saying? He did some bad shit. To say that he can do bad shit, but someone else can do bad shit and y'all will never forget it, but X, and he dies, and it's like, okay, he never did any of that stuff. It's like, you gotta realize some of the stuff that he did, it actually happened. You can't sweep it under the rug. Like, you can't forget one person doing one thing because, you know what I'm saying, now they did some good stuff and now they're a good guy. And the other person did, someone else may have done some bad shit and all of a sudden they're forever a bad guy. Whoever does something bad, that shit's bad. You don't have to make excuses for the person. We've all done some bad shit before. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But at the same time, let's hold everybody to the same standard. If one person does something scummy, hold them to that standard. If someone else does something scummy, hold them to that standard. I'm not saying X should be held at the worst possible standard, but at the same time, let's say if he did beat them girls, Whoever out here is beating women up, hold X to that same standard that you're holding everybody else to. That same person, the same womanizers. That's all I'm saying. Not to say that it's true or not that what he did, but if he did some bad stuff, he did some bad stuff, and we can't. You know what I'm saying? Good people do bad things. Bad people do good shit. 6ix9ine donated to some kids. It's a bad person. XXXTentacion supposedly is a good person, but he beat the shit out of a gay person in prison. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm a good guy. Apparently, I cyberbullied Chica a couple of days ago. You know what I'm saying? So everyone should be the same amount of scum that the other person is. Pretty much. I get caught up in this bullshit almost every day. It seems like every time I talk about a woman. I'll make a video specifically about a woman. If the woman is big enough, i.e. Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, or Nicki Minaj, one of her fans or their fans will pull up and say, oh, you need to stay in a man's place. Oh, another man hating on a woman's success. Oh, strong black successful women. And what I've noticed is I go over social media and I'll see men talking shit about women. Again, men, it's not fucking cool to make fun of girls just because they're girls. It's because they have titties and you don't have any. I'll see these guys making fun of these girls, and then it'll be girls coming out of nowhere talking about some, here we go again, men just can't let women be great, which to a degree, some guys are kind of jealous and deceitful. But at the same time, whenever any man has any close to neutral to bad, negative comments about a woman, instantly they get labeled a misogynist, or they get labeled a hater, or they get labeled something that's very, very derogative. And honestly, that's not fair, because I feel like as a human being, I get to talk about whatever the fuck I want. I don't have to be a politician to tell you that Donald Trump was a fucking moron. I don't have to be a rocket scientist to tell you to wear a fucking mask outside, you know what I'm saying, to prevent yourself from catching coronavirus. I don't have to be a basketball player to tell you how some basketball players are shit. I don't have to be a wrestler to tell you that some wrestlers are trash. I definitely don't have to be a rapper to tell you that some rappers just flat out cannot rap. Yes, you can make ignorant statements. You can. Like, some people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And yes, you can call those people out for that. Most of the times, I don't be saying ignorant shit. I get called out for saying I simply don't like Nicki Minaj or don't respect her. I get called out for saying that all Megan Thee Stallion talks about is sex in her music. I get called out for saying that Chica whines too much. And, you know what I'm saying? They're like, stay in a man's place. Go talk about your niggas. Oh, it's like, dude, there's no lanes here. There's no fucking lanes. Like, yeah, some things only women could talk about, like nails and hair and shit. But even not that. Anything anyone could talk about with any person. Doesn't matter what it is. So women, chill out. I'm not telling you to stay in your fucking lane, go back to the kitchen and make a sandwich. I'm not that type of guy. All I'm saying is, don't freak out when you see a woman being talked shit about. Half of the times, y'all don't even be rocking with these women. You just want to stand up for women. That's cool and everything, but just chill out. The world's not ending. You don't have to pitchforks and fucking and you know what I'm saying? Pitchforks and torches out as soon as you see your favorite women artists getting talked shit about by a man. Not crazy, because there's definitely some women out there doing the same thing, saying the same shit, probably with better points, because they're literally talking about their own gender. And I bet y'all won't say shit. Hold them to the same standards that you hold us to. Equal rights. I guess. That's probably gonna bite me in the ass saying that, but hey, I said it. This one definitely is a hot take coming out of my mouth, because I am somebody that is always gonna call out repetition. Like, it doesn't matter who it's coming from. Like, I call that shit out like that. So the people that I've really been coming after the most with repetition has really been Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Gunna, Playboy Cardi, them rappers. And here's the thing. Their repetition is so frowned upon, yet y'all will talk so much shit about Gunna being so good, and he's repetitive as shit, but y'all will ignore the fact that Lil Baby has literally been making the same song over and over, that the Baby has been making the same song over and over, that Drake has pretty much been making the same song over and over. Nicki Minaj has really been making the same song just about her whole career. Megan Thee Stallion's been doing it her whole career. It's been the same shit. Really, all rappers do it. So here's my final synopsis on repetition. Is repetition bad? Now that I think about it, repetition is kind of needed in the rap game. If you have a rapper who is tasked with finding something new to rap about, you won't hear from another rapper again. Think about it like this. If y'all had to task directors to make a different movie other than kill people, romance, or comedy, you will never get another movie again. You're really getting the same couple of topics. Someone stole my daughter. Now I have to go find him and kill him and his whole family. You know what I'm saying? I'm funny and I'm about to live a normal life. It's like, you kind of need repetition for rappers to be rappers, because if some rappers don't necessarily need to talk about, I went to the store, I came back, I made some s'mores. Next song, I fucked the bitch. Oh yeah, I left her in a ditch. Oh, next song, I'm making that money. Yeah, she wanna lay with me, that's funny. Next song. You know what I'm saying? It's like, some people prefer to hear a topic or a theme in albums or their music. For Cardi B fans, they like the fact that she talks about sex and she wants to be this boss bitch and shit like that. Megan Thee Stallion fans, they like the fact that she talks about sex a lot. It's why they tune into her a lot. Taylor Swift fans, they like that she bitches about boys a lot. It's like, that's what they go back for. So repetition is needed for some fan bases to stay, and that's why they stay, because some people have taglines. Some YouTubers have themes. Intensified Charts, for instance, is a compilation guy. If you told a compilation channel to switch their shit up, they're gonna flip their shit because all they know is compilations. So why would you ask Intensify to do something he doesn't normally do? I'm gonna tell Intensified Charts to keep on making compilations, because that's what he's best at. If I told Intensify to get on the camera and talk about his life, you're gonna hear a lot of ums and ahs, and it's not gonna look too nice, and it's gonna be like, oh, you suck at this, oh, what can you do? It's like, bruh, let him stick to his lane and what he knows how to do and what he knows how to do best. And why would anyone bitch about it? So on that end, yes, repetition is sometimes bad. Sometimes when you hear about ass, it's like, oh my god, I'm so tired of hearing about ass. And sometimes you are forced to listen to that shit, but at the same time, it's like, sometimes that music is not for you, so why are you listening to said artist? So it's really, really tricky, but it's, you know what I'm saying, it's a topic that people want to delve into and talk more and more about. I'll probably wind up making a video specifically about repetition, but that's just a little bit of how I think about it. I've already spoke about this in the Talking Class episode that I did on Danny Lay. And this is not specifically about Danny Lay, and she's not necessarily a rapper. She's more R&B or pop. But she still falls under this category simply due to the fact that she was the most recent one attacked for being a colorist. She does kind of act outside of her race. She's Dominican. There are Afro-Dominicans. There are non-Afro-Dominicans. There are Afro-Asians, Asians, Afro, all this other stuff. If you are not Afro, whatever, then you probably don't have any rights to act African American, or or act within our culture or whatever. Our culture is really saying the N-word and having braids and rapping and stuff like that. Well, some people get to do it, but some don't. Danny Lay instantly gets called a colorist for, you know what I'm saying, her behavior. Yet, y'all probably wouldn't know this, but Rich Chigga, or known as Rich Brian now, has been saying nigga on a lot of his tracks, and for the longest now, I could have swore that man was from Indonesia or some part of Asia. He's not black, not one piece. I don't care if he's 0.2% black. He's still fucking Asian, and he said nigga multiple times. That kid has not been canceled, or not even no one saying anything about it. Lil Pump is no parts of black. Says nigga all the time. 6ix9ine is no parts of black. Says nigga every day in every sentence. No one says a fucking word. French Montana isn't black. Doesn't say shit about it. Nothing. But for some reason, some people get all this attention put on them, and you're a colorist. Oh my god. And there's really a lot of women that get called out for it. I got some African American women calling me out for saying that I defended Danny Lay and that, oh, you're defending the snow bunnies. Yes, colorism does exist, okay? I'm saying hold everyone to the same fucking standard that you're putting all this shit on this one person, and that should not be fair. I don't give a fuck if you're half black, half fucking Dominican, and you're saying the N-word. And you're calling her out for it, but call out those who are absolutely not black and get them fucked up because they're doing the same fucking thing. Don't put on fucking shades and walk past that person and be like, oh, but Danny Lay's doing it. No, that's not how that works. Get everybody. This is not me protecting Danny Lay. This is me, simply put, saying that if you are to catch one person doing this and you see somebody else doing it, and your mouth is closed, and all of a sudden, oh, I didn't know they were doing that. Oh, okay, but how did you catch such and such doing it? Because you heard about it? How are you not hearing about everyone else doing it? Do your fucking research. Listen to all these other white rappers out here saying nigga. Whether you think that you're a black person yourself and you think that's okay or not is completely up to you. But still, you want to cancel all the white people that are doing it, all the Dominicans and all the Asians that say this shit, that act out their race. Cancel all of them, every single one of them, not just one that you just don't so happen to not like. All of them. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If one person in class, if everyone's throwing shit in class, but you just so happen to you walk in and catch one person throwing a ball of shit. Well, I won't say ball of shit. Let's just say balls of paper. Everyone's throwing pieces of paper, and the principal walks in and he catches. Sorry, battery. You get it. And the principal walks in, he catches the one person throwing the balls of paper, or a ball of paper. This fucking explanation is so long. And he catches that one person, and only that person gets in trouble, but he snitches on everybody, and no one else gets in trouble. I would see why that person would feel fucked up, and the rest of the class be like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, not how that works. Now this one is probably the most blatantly obvious ones, and that's the fact that women rap about sex, and that means that it's annoying, it's bad, they do it too much. When a man raps about sex, it's swept under the rug, it enhances the song, and it's alright, it's okay, go ahead and do that. This is just a straight up double standard that shouldn't even be. If men talk about sex a bunch, it should have the same amount of energy that women talking about sex a bunch. I know good and well when you hear Megan Thee Stallion making a song specifically about sex, y'all instantly say, "Oh, that shit's garbage." But for all you Lil Wayne fans out there, this man Lil Wayne has been rapping about how he's gonna fuck women, where he's gonna fuck women, and how many women he's been fucking, and y'all have been fine with that. This man made a song called I Wish I Could Fuck Every Girl in the World. It was on the whole ass radio, and y'all were just, yeah, I like this, yep. Soon as Megan Thee Stallion put out a fucking song talking about sex, nope. yeah, rejected that shit super fucking quick. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's okay to acknowledge this, because as a guy acknowledging this is like, whoa, like, you know what I'm saying? Anyone could have acknowledged this. I'm sure this was already super out there, but there's a lot of people that don't want to talk about this because it's like, you know, oh, you know what I'm saying? Especially dudes, because they don't want it to seem like, oh, they're trying to be white knights. But here's my thing. I don't give a fuck about it from either side. Yeah, I still don't like the sex talk from girls, but I don't like it from niggas either. I especially don't want to hear Ty Dolla $ign in my ear moaning some, girl, I'ma fuck you in the back of my truck. It's like, I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to visualize that. I don't want to think about that. I don't have any songs in my phone talking specifically about sex. I don't play sex during fucking, you know what I'm saying, while I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't do that. I don't do it. Simply put, I don't do it. I don't want to do it, and it's something I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't see the aesthetic from. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, no. I'm not that type of guy that's going to listen to a man talking about having sex. I'm definitely not about to listen to some girl talk about sex 10 times on an album. So, no, me particularly, I don't give a shit who it is. I don't care for it from anybody. This is probably why it's so frowned upon for me. But from other people, if you can listen to your favorite male artist talk about sex eventually, and you be fine with that. If you hear some woman talking about sex eventually and be like, oh my God, another one talking about sex, it's like, bro, you can't even do that. Cause shit, the chances that Denzel Curry makes a sex song, or Samad Savage makes a sex song, or JID makes a sex song, or J. Cole makes a sex song is like, bruh, they have those out. And you definitely heard it, and you definitely listened to the whole thing without cringing. So why is it that you can't turn on the radio, hear WAP, and just sit there and fucking listen to it? Either it's shitty music, which to me is shitty and too vulgar, but all this talk about sex is repetitive and blah blah blah. It's like, again, I tackled that repetitive talk already. You kind of need repetition in the rap game for it to be a rap game. Otherwise, there's no rap game. It's just a fucking, you know what I'm saying? There's songs that are out that you can listen to. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the whole sex, you know, women are annoying talking about it, but men aren't. I see where women are coming from, and it is a definite double standard. Men definitely talk about it too, for talking about some, I can fuck this bitch right there, and it's lit when a nigga does it, but when a girl's talking about it, it's like, like why, like, nah, it's both energies. Like, I can listen to Armani Caesar talk about her sex game and be like, because I know she has some songs where she's not talking about sex, and that shit could be fire. Much like Nicki Minaj has some songs that she's not talking about sex, and them songs are fire. Megan Thee Stallion has some songs that don't talk about sex, and they're fire. But she also has sex songs that talk about sex that can also be fire. And Nicki's the same way, and so is Armani Caesar. It's cool. It's all right. Cause y'all definitely are listening to every song that a nigga puts out that talks about sex. Are you gay for listening to a man talk about sex, but you don't like when a woman does it? That's the equivalent of getting a massage, but you'd rather a man do it because the man understands how a man's body is, but you don't want a woman to do it because, oh, ew, you know what I'm saying? Women are always filling up on people and acting sexual. Nah, dog. I want the woman in the room filling up on my back and balls and nipples. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cut that out. I'm probably not gonna cut that out, but you already know what it is, man. I don't want a girl touching on my nipples, by the way. Back and balls, yeah, probably, yeah. But you already know what that is, man. That was the last one that I had for y'all. Of course, man. I love doing these videos, especially at night. Apparently, no noise, no semi truck, bulldozer, no dogs awake, no doors being opened and closed. Just me and this one light that's barely, doing anything for me right now. So, of course, you already know how that is for me, man. Of course, I'm gonna be right back doing more videos. I'm definitely trying to stay consistent, making a video every day this week. I'm probably not going to be super consistent like I usually am, like, oh, I'm gonna drop a video, you know, once, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes during the week I might drop 2 videos out the week, and that should be okay, you know. I try the best of my ability to be as consistent as I possibly can be, to give y'all multiple videos in the week. That's more than a lot of YouTubers do. Some YouTubers do once a week, some YouTubers do twice a month, some YouTubers do 3 times a month. I've done like 3 times a week, and so that's cool. Somebody with my subscribers definitely should only be doing that, but you know, whatever the case may be. Of course, you already know what it is. Get vocal in that comment section. Go ahead and you know what I'm saying, subscribe if you're new. And of course, I talk about stuff like this all the time. Not the nipples thing. Please do not. Please don't. Please don't. That's not me. The balls in the back thing, man. I mean, only the fine girls, man. You gotta be of age too. Only the fine girls, man. You know, yeah. But you know what it is, man. Join TKG. Follow the social medias. Follow the Twitch. Vibe. Have a good time, and I am ATK, man. I'll see y'all later. Y'all hit that outro.
Coming in, yeah, flex. I just wanna win, yeah.